So all of my doctors convinced me that all of the health problems I've been having in the last 5 years were due to the stress of being in an abusive relationship, which sounds reasonable, except now I'm no longer in an abusive relationship and the symptoms are continuing and getting worse, and I'm developing new symptoms. For the past couple of days, I've had so much joint pain that I can hardly function, but there's no swelling. There's no easy to find cause for why I'm having joint pain. And last night it was so bad that I was like nauseous from the pain. And I'm told that that's considered an 8 on the pain scale. Feeling that empty space where my uterus used to be is incredible for me. This has given me so much freedom and so much hope, and I genuinely feel awful for people who have done this and then regretted it, because I have 0 regrets. I would go through the pain of the first day again if I had to stay where I'm at without a uterus. So I had a lot of years of dealing with ovarian cysts and many different health problems, extended bleeding, severe pain, and I went through a lot of doctors in that time. The OBGYNs, some of them would listen to me, but then they could never find anything abnormal, so they'd just be like, I don't know, go somewhere else and bleed, I guess. So my experience with the actual procedure, I went to the hospital super early in the morning on August 2nd of 2022, so like 4 days ago, and they took me back. They did all the normal pre-op stuff, took blood, put an IV in me, the whole 9, and then the anesthesiologist came and spoke to me, and we had a conversation about risks and all the normal stuff that they tell you about that stuff. So yeah, they sent me home after I was discharged from the ER with extra nausea meds and stuff, and I've done pretty well since then. The first couple days after that, I used opiates as often as I could, and I've slowly been weaning myself off onto just the Tylenol and ibuprofen. I've had a really good experience with it. Physically, I'm still very bloated. My stomach is bruised and tender. At this point, I mainly feel like I have really sore muscles, like I went a little too hard on a workout or something, especially my abdominal muscles, my core muscles, and my transverse abdominis running down the side. I feel it in all of those places and at the top of my ribs. So when they do a laparoscopic surgery, they like inflate your abdomen, so they like pump air into it so that, you know, everything gets like separated, so like your uterus isn't sitting right against your muscle even though you're laying down. The muscle and the skin are lifted off of the organs they're trying to remove. It just makes it easier and safer. But this can lead to bruising of the ribs. It can lead to straining of the cartilage on the ribs. So I would say if your ribs feel really, really tender after getting any kind of laparoscopic abdominal surgery, definitely talk to your care team about that.